Welcome to the Costumery. My name is Jade. This is my little sewing nook, and today I'm going to take you on a tour as my first sort of welcome to the channel YouTube video. We're going to have a little tour of my sewing room today. So it's actually a sewing room, art studio, and kids playroom. So we're just going to look at my little corner. Some fabric storage, more fabric storage. We'll get to more of that later. And then we have fabric storage, notion storage, my two sewing machines and a desk lamp, and then all my fancy pattern rollers. So I actually have a Janome sewing machine which has been going like a workhorse for my whole life. It's the exact same age as me. And then I have a Singer overlocker which I bought secondhand and I absolutely love it. It's worked completely fine since I got it. Highly recommend buying secondhand machines. Continuing our little tour, this is sort of my everything I need while I'm sewing basket. So I've got, tailor's chalk, spare threads, spare needles, spare pins, hand sewing needles, a piece of elastic that belongs up there, a seam ripper, button foot, fun stuff in here. And then over here I've got all my spare bobbins and like the tools that I need to service my own machine. On this side of my desk, I have a bunch of old barley sugar tins, which are like the perfect sewing room storage. So I have hand sewing needles in this one and my little handmade thimble. I've got safety pins in that one. And then this one, I had a nice blacksmithing teacher in high school, and he let me make my own pattern weights, so they're just little hexagons. I love them, they work great. I have tape that I use to mark out things on patterns on my desk, on my machine, kind of just as I'm going. I've got a thing of spare machine foots that didn't come with my machine, I bought them later. I've not actually used any of them yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm hoping there's an embroidery foot in there, but I don't actually think there is. There is definitely a walking foot and a plinking foot, so I'm looking forward to getting to use those in future projects. And then I have my Pride and Joy, which is my scissors collection. So I have a spare pair up there that my grandma bought me. They've been there for years, we ignore them, we don't use them. I have my little thread snips and also my traveling sewing scissors, so they're good with me when I'm, going places. I then have my everyday scissors, which is what I use to cut pretty much all my fabrics. I have my paper scissors, which is what I use when I'm patterning. And I have my fine fabric scissors, so when I'm cutting like silk and satin and things, those are extra sharp and I don't use them on anything else. And I love, my scissors. They're pretty, they're shiny. I bought them from Mooncraft Australia and I love them. I'm gonna keep using them forever. I don't know about you, but I personally find digging through someone else's notions collection very satisfying and interesting. So I'll just give you a little tour of mine. I've got some pins and buttons, my tailor's hem, which I made myself. It's stuffed with all the old pieces of fabric, and you use this to press fabric around curves and corners and things. Really helpful for corsetry, tailoring, and darts and pleats and tucks and things. I've got some ribbon, some buttons. These scissors need repairing, that's why they're up here. I've got elastic, and behind that I've got a bag full of pieces of elastic. I've got cording that I use for cording and also, drawstrings and the like. My pinky hoop, which I made in high school. I actually made all of the ones for my textiles costume in high school, and my teacher doesn't know I stole this one, so she's watching this, tough luck. I've got some, really small pretty pieces of quilting fabric. Some of these are destined for projects, some of them are not. I do like using them to make small pin cushions, reusable things, gifts for people. Over here I've got some fancy fabrics that are destined for projects. So this large chunk is going to be a Regency gown. This beautiful silk in here, it's 100% silk. I'm thinking it's going to be a lingerie set, but I'm not 100% sure. This is green, I'm not sure you can see it on camera. That is green satin silk. Beautiful. I've bound a few books in it, but I'm thinking I might want to make a 50s evening wear dress. This is going to be a 50s evening wear dress. I have a trip planned to London. That's what my next video is going to be about. and I need evening wear dresses and fancy dresses because I'm going to all the palaces and castles. So that's what that one's going to be. This one, I'm thinking it has to be a waistcoat. Like, I'm not sure that fabric can be anything else. I've got a bunch of black satin for linings and sleeves and the like. And then I've got some beautiful green twill. Unfortunately, it is polyester, but I need to make a new pair of pants. So I think I'm going to use that to make a new pair of pants. Down here is my box of sort of like medium and heavyweight fabrics and woolens. So I've got, you know, some check under there. This I'm thinking is going to be a cute little like cropped jacket. I'm not sure. Maybe this one. They're very similar. Probably this one actually. It's a thinner fabric. I need to make a pair of work pants, so I'll probably be out of either the black or the grey. And then I need a new beret, so I'll probably make the beret out of whatever red I don't use for a coat. And then this beautiful vintage fabric. My great aunt, I think, is a bit of a seamstress, and she actually bought this probably 40 years ago now, with the intent of making a big trench coat out of it, and there's probably now 8-9 meters of fabric there, so I'm planning to use that to make an Edwardian walking suit with, you know, either a big jacket and skirt and pants, or pants and a little cropped jacket and a skirt. I haven't decided. We'll see how much fabric I have. And then, yeah, this is a massive oil painting that I need to pretty much repaint from the start, but I can't find my oil paints because I just moved house. Yeah, it's pretty, but it's not given what I'm needing it to give yet. So that one it'll get darkened up in this bottom section, which I'm pretty excited about doing. Thank you for coming on my little costumery tour, and I shall see you anon in my next video. On this side of my desk, I have some more fabric storage. So there's the drawer we went through before. I have zips and other notions in here, and then I have all my iron-on interfacing. My sew-on interfacing is yet to be unpacked. And then I have a bunch of fabrics. These aren't really organized, but you know, there's some gingham. This is stretch waiting to become new underwear. These two are nice heavyweight twills, and then just a heavyweight gingham. I'm thinking I'm going to turn those into new tea towels because I want like a full matching set. I think they'll be really pretty. Done too much talking. This is just some lightweight cotton, 100% cotton fleece, and I use it as like linings and padding and stuff. This is some embroidered cotton. I stole that from CIT, which is where I did TAFE. This is some print cotton, same story. This is a beautiful lightweight 100% Egyptian cotton, and I actually have a dress made out of that I have left somewhere. I'm not sure where I've left it, but I will find it because I absolutely love it. But I've got some of that left. I'm thinking I'm going to make a little shirtwaist out of it for my trip to London. This is going to make a beautiful floral pattern on an old bedsheet, and it's going to make a couple of aprons. I'm thinking this is going to be perfect for a 2005 Pride and Prejudice dress project. It's not, you know, what she had in the movie, but it's more my vibe. This little yellow fabric, and use some of it to mend a little yellow dress that I have in my wardrobe, and then, which I made out of this fabric originally, and then the rest of it's going to be a new little apron because I need more aprons because I wear pretty dresses in the kitchen all the time and destroy them. No idea what this fabric is going to be. This is going to be my next little Barbie inspired dress. It's pink. It looks more pink in real life than it does on this camera. And under here is a beautiful vintage wedding gown, white cream embroidered silk. It's in a Ziploc bag to keep it safe. My great aunt, who aforementioned in the tailoring project, it's her grandma's wedding dress. It's the leftover silk from that. So I'm probably going to save that for my wedding dress. If not, it'll end up in probably a lightweight coat or dress or something. I'm not sure. I don't have a project in mind for that. And then here is my everyday use pattern storage. So that's kind of like my bodice blocks, and then, you know, dress patterns that I use all the time. I need to redo my pattern organizational system. We'll see more of that later. Yeah.